Okay, let's get into this. Hello, it's Sahar, Dahi, honey, and welcome back to my channel. We have another Sahar Speaks episode. You guys gave really good, positive feedback on the last one that I did with Dahi. It was very fun for me. So I thought today I would treat you guys with another special guest.
Hi, guys.
The wonderful Spencer Barbosa.
Yay.
Everyone say thank you to her. Clap for her for coming and doing this.
Thinking of you.
Thank you for having me.
This girl is the busiest girl I've ever met in my entire fucking life.
We've been friends for like 2 years and we
Like,
literally hung out like two times.
So fun fact, y'all didn't know about us. We became friends like so early in our TikTok
Oh
careers.
yeah, when we both had like
500K. Like
less than that.
Less than 500K.
And I think I hit you up expecting you to not answer me back because I thought you were like so famous that you weren't going to talk to me.
Oh my god, girl, you had more followers than me, so I don't know what the fuck you're going on about.
No, but I just thought you weren't going to like notice me.
Oh my god, no. I literally remember you like literally I remember you DM me and I was like, oh, she's so cool, like whatever, and you were just so sweet. And I was like, okay, bet.
I think I was like, oh my god, we live close together. Like,
Yeah,
we should be
you're so cute. I was so happy that you did, because honestly, you're very. I get nervous when I DM like TikTokers. And stuff.
Same, because it's like it's more embarrassing if they don't answer you until like a year later, and they're like, oh, I didn't see this for a year, and I'm like, ugh.
Do you ever unsend the message though?
Yeah.
Okay, me
Yo,
too,
I had to
baby.
go back. I used to send like Shawn Mendes messages. I had to like go back.
Girl, but no, oh my god, I had to unsend messages for the people that I was like hanging out with in
Yeah,
LA.
that's so
In LA.
embarrassing.
Literally, I'd like meet them and I'd like go to the sign. I'm like,
I would
unsend.
before they follow you, and then that's so
Yeah.
embarrassing.
No, literally, and I'm
Bro.
like, oh my fucking god. Okay, like for example, I'm gonna bleep this out because I can't say their name. Like,
Okay.
When him and I hung out, he was like so flirty with me
Yeah.
and so like,
I know.
whatever
I told
with
you
me.
to make out with him, bro, in the fucking comments section.
And it hasn't. And I literally was like, fuck, what
Yeah.
I wanted to interact with it, but I was like, he's gonna see this. I know he's gonna see
And
it. So
I got so many replies to that.
Yeah,
because
no.
I was literally like, go make out with him right now.
and I was like, babe, I want to. Like,
Yeah.
But I legitimately was like psychotically obsessed with this guy. You don't understand. Like, I was obsessed with him.
yeah, but he seemed obsessed with you when I watched the video.
Do you think so?
Yeah,
You seem
100%,
People were telling me that, and I'm like, okay, bet.
No, I could see it, 100%.
But I was so obsessed with him, and literally, if you looked at my DMs, it was like, I would fuck you in a heartbeat, like shit like that. That's what I'd say.
Imagine if you're like, as soon as you meet him, he's like, oh, she's kind of cute. Goes to see it, and then that's what he sees.
Girl, the amount of group
He'd probably
chats,
be like, okay, down though.
the amount of group chats I had with this guy, like
Really?
literally, I had Instagram group chats with him, Twitter group chats,
Group
with him.
chats?
Like group chats, like Twitter group chats, like fan
Oh,
things. Like we just,
what the fuck?
And I had to like delete the group chats. I had to remove him from the group chat because I'm like, oh my fucking god, he can't know. And I feel like he knows.
So
like,
you were actually like a stan.
like I was a stan. Like he was my first like childhood crush, and I
Really?
pulled him.
And you pulled him.
And I pulled him. Yeah.
And when you go back, you're gonna make out with him.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I feel like he's a tease. I don't think he's actually down to like make out like that. Also,
Okay.
you have really pretty eyes. I feel like you notice, but like your eye color is so beautiful. Like looking at them right
you.
now, I'm like, damn. And I feel
I'm like, are we
we're
falling in
this-
love right now?
This is Morgan, watch out.
Yeah, God.
I feel like we're like
We're
so
literally
like
so good. I know, I'm looking at you and I'm like, she's so pretty.
Oh
That's
my
what I was doing. Because you look like a Barbie doll.
Oh my god, stop.
Like, you look perfect.
Oh my god, stop.
Yeah.
I literally, while we were coming up the elevator, I was like, she's so pretty. Like, I know you're pretty, but just like looking at you, especially now, I'm like, oh my god, she's so pretty. Okay, first of all, another thing I wanted to say, if you support Spencer, I literally love you for that. Please give her all the love in the fucking world, because this girl is literally the nicest person you will ever meet in your entire life, and I mean that so genuinely. Like, how you guys see her online is exactly how she is in person. Like, nothing is different. She deserves all the success she's got, everything, because literally she's the most genuine person you will ever meet in your entire life. So if you support her, just know you're supporting the right person. Because I told her this.
You told me this and I had to save it because I was like, I didn't think anyone actually thought this way about me.
No, and I
had to
literally-
save it. Like,
anytime I've talked about you to my friends, I'm like, this girl has so much good karma behind her, because literally I just think you're so positive and you just like wish the best for everyone, that it kind of like comes back to you. Like, it comes back to you in like good karma.
Yeah.
Because you're so like,
No.
like open and giving with everybody. And I'm like, I've never met someone like that. So I think that's why you're so successful. That's why you're getting all your goals. And I love that for you, because you deserve
Thank
it
you.
more than anybody.
Thank
So,
you. I know,
yeah.
when you said that to me before, I literally, she was talking about how like I have good karma coming my way because I'm like actually nice. Actually, I think something shitty was happening to me, and then you're like, no, like good karma's coming your way. Like, you have so much good karma.
You
and
do.
I was like, stop. But that's like reassurance, and like to be a good person is like a good thing, you know?
I know. And you know how sometimes you feel like a shitty person, and then like someone just needs to remind you, like,
Yeah.
you know, you are. And I don't know if you ever, I feel like you probably don't feel like you're a shitty person, because you're literally the best person I've ever met in my entire
No,
life.
I just
but
feel like shitty things happen to me sometimes.
shitty things do weirdly happen to you sometimes.
Yeah.
Like Little Miss.
Bro, y'all want some tea?
Do you want to get into that right now, or do you want to do the other stuff?
Other stuff first.
Okay.
Other stuff first. You guys can wait, because we're going to talk about some shitty shit that happens to me.
Her and I had like kind of similar situations and like different boats happen, and it kind of helped us bond in our friendship a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like bonding really does happen when like you go through similar things.
Well,
and I think
everything actually happens for a reason, though.
High key.
Like, I think that those things happening to us was like us being like supposed to be closer friends, you know what I mean? Because that like kind of kicked out other friends in our like life.
Yeah, when we get into this, I have so much to say about your situation. But first, Spencer, Little Miss Spencer, when I met her, she was a single little Pringle. We were talking all the time, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
This girl has a boyfriend now.
Crazy shit.
Morgan.
My first boyfriend since like grade 11.
And I'm going to say this right now. I love Morgan. I stan Morgan. I love them together.
Yay.
And you know I would tell you if I thought he was fucked.
Oh, you would 100%. You'd be like, yeah. No,
I'd be like, dump him, dump him.
Yeah.
But Morgan's actually great. So
yeah, he's amazing. Nice guy. I can't believe that I actually like found like a deep connection at like 19. Because I didn't really want that. Also, I discovered as soon as you're like, okay, I don't want a boyfriend, a fucking boyfriend comes in. Like, literally, what the hell?
I was going to say, Spencer, I remember her telling me she thinks I'm going to get a boyfriend soon because I keep saying, like, I don't want one.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want one right now.
If you
like,
say you don't want one, you're going to get one.
You especially were so, like, I don't need a boyfriend right now. I don't want one.
Okay, every time, any other party that I would go to, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to go check out guys. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, whatever. My whole life doesn't revolve around guys, but when I would go to parties, it's like, you're drinking, there's a bunch
whatever,
of
I want male attention, bye.
Yeah, whatever. I'm like, I look hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
look at me,
I never
hit on
swear,
me.
but I'm gonna swear on this so that people are gonna be like, oh, she's...
This is Sahar's pod. We swear on here.
Swear, okay.
This is
she told me I had to swear. It's her fault.
I literally wrote it down. I was like, I made her sign a contract that said Spencer has to cuss at least 10 times.
Okay. Okay. But like literally, whenever I go out before, I would be like, I want male attention. You know what I mean? And that's one time I go out for my birthday, and I was like, F you, like, I don't want any male attention, no guys look at me, like...
You were in that mood.
Yes, I was like, it's my birthday, don't piss me off. And, like, this was right before, or right after everything happened with
bitch.
Yeah, right after that. Yeah. So, like, I was literally like, I don't want any guys, I want to be alone, I'm single, I'm hot, I'm 19. Like, what's better than having your own place, being single and hot, and young?
Being rich.
Okay. Period. I was like, what's better than that? So I'm gonna be single. And the one time that I go out being like, I don't want to meet a guy... Who did I meet? Him, a guy, on my birthday. And I was like...
And I remember you talking to me about, like, your first date and stuff. I remember seeing your TikTok and you were like, oh, yeah, like, I met this guy on my birthday, like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I just got back from my date, like, whatever. And I was like, okay. I didn't think it was going to go anywhere by.
Yeah,
and then,
I was vlogging all of it because I was literally like... Because I did a get ready with me for my first date. So I was like, I don't even care if he sees this. Like, I don't care. Like, who is he?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Even
like,
if you say, like, you're welcome.
Yeah, I'm like, it's a first date. Like, whatever. It's fun to be like, oh, I'm nervous.
You made me want to do that. I want to do that.
Oh,
next
do
time
it.
It's
I
want
so
to do it.
fun.
Yeah.
It's so fun. But I went on this date, and I didn't tell him that I was doing TikTok. He didn't. When he met me, he didn't know that I was like...
Did he
actually He didn't even have the app TikTok. I made him download TikTok.
Oh my God.
He didn't even have TikTok when we first started dating.
Wow.
I was like, yo, download it. So then when we like went on a date and stuff, I didn't think anything was going to happen or come of it.
Yeah.
But here I am.
In love.
A simp.
Have you guys said like I love you to each other? Like,
yeah.
And you feel like you're in love?
Oh, I'm so
Oh my God, bye. No, because I saw him post that story that was like, where you were like crying and you were like, I'm so in love with you.
Yeah,
and
why does he post that shit, bro? Like, what the heck?
I was like, girl, they said I love you to each other already.
Yeah.
Bye. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, we started dating like 2 weeks after meeting.
But that's the thing. I truly believe like when you know, you're good. Like, you know.
Oh, 100%. And I think our generation has this stupid shit of like, you need to be in the talking stage for like 4 months.
Nope.
What the hell is up with that?
No, like that's
why are you getting like this long ass free trial?
No, literally for what? You want girlfriend
like you're doing
behavior.
girlfriend things
in the trial? In the trial. I'm sorry.
No.
Last time I checked, if you want to get the premium version of something, you have to upgrade. You have to do the extra thing.
No,
which is be my girlfriend.
Yeah,
ask me to be your girlfriend, and then there we go.
Like talking stage is good, but like. How long do you think you should be in the talking stage?
Me and Dahi talked about this too. I don't know. I don't know what I think. I think talking stage shouldn't even be a thing, personally. Yeah. And like you guys, I feel like that 2 weeks, I feel like that's a good kind of like time to get to
the thing is, we didn't even have like a talking stage because our talking stage was just us being completely loyal to each other. Like as soon as we went on our first date, I think like probably like 2 dates in, I was just like, is this like, what's it called when it's only like...
Platonic. Oh, not platonic. Exclusive. What the fuck? I just said friends.
Is this platonic?
And he's like, yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, now I'm dating my platonic friend. No,
Exclusive.
I was like, he said, somehow the conversation came up that we're exclusive already. And this was like 2 dates in. Like, we hadn't even kissed.
Okay, bye.
Like, this was, okay, maybe not 2, like.
Okay, and we should talk about that too.
What,
like,
kissing?
Yes, okay, because we talked about this.
How long? I'm like going off. You should speak soon. Like,
no.
Spencer speaks, not Sahar Speaks.
It's okay. You're my guest. I want you to talk. And you know, I've already feel like I've interrupted you so many times, so I'm so sorry.
No,
about
interrupt
that.
me all you want.
But
try me some water.
we need to. Okay, you and I are gonna go off literally 30 topics. But Spencer and I were talking about this right before we started filming. So I was like, wait, hold up. Let's save this for the actual. How long do you think you should wait for the first kiss?
Okay, personally, I don't kiss on a first date. I think that's a really good boundary to set because boundaries create respect, in my opinion.
I agree with you.
That's what I think. Not to say that, like, okay, if you're at a party and if I was at a party, okay, say I kissed Morgan the first day that I met him, it doesn't mean that, like, I'm not respected, but I'm just saying I think boundaries create respect. And it's like that, oh, I really want to kiss. Okay, you know when you really want to kiss someone? I sound like a baby. But you know when you really want to kiss someone and it's like, shit, do they want to kiss me? Like, who's leaning in?
That
like,
tension, that like there's like a magnetic force between you guys, and it's just like the 1, 2, 3, and that.
And as like childish as it sounds, like you're like so nervous. Like I've kissed people before, but
no,
that like,
Morgan was her first kiss actually.
Yeah, imagine.
For the internet, that's what the internet needs to know. Her first kiss was Morgan, guys.
Yeah, okay.
She never kissed anybody else.
Meanwhile, I literally posted before. I'm like, I've had this many kisses.
You literally on your video with your mom, you were like, I've kissed like 20 plus people.
Yeah, I was like, how many do you think? She's like,
4.
Like 4. I'm like 24, like 34. But yeah, I think like first dates, like I don't personally kiss on a first date. I don't know. I didn't kiss until like our 3rd date hanging out. Actually, the time we kissed was like he was picking me up from like hanging out with my friends because I didn't want to drive.
I agree with Spencer on this. I remember my one friend, she was the one that kind of put me on. She was like, you shouldn't kiss him on the first date. And I was like, because usually I don't really care. Like, I'll just kind of go with the vibe. But there was this one time in specific I really didn't want to. But
you didn't want to kiss?
I didn't want to kiss just because I was like, it was the first
you wanted
date.
to, I thought you were saying like I didn't want to kiss him. I was like, so don't kiss him. What, he have like crusty teeth? Like,
no. It was just like, but then like, you know, one thing led to another, it happened, and I didn't really want it to happen, but like, but it was fine. Like, it wasn't like non-consensual or anything. I just remember beforehand telling myself like I don't want to do it. Yeah. But then like whatever. And
it
like,
just, sometimes it just happens though.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it just kind of like, you know what I mean? Getting caught up in the moment.
Yeah, it's exciting, and you're caught up in the
moment.
moment.
And like, what are you supposed to do when they just like grab your face and do it? You're like, ugh, fuck. Okay. Like,
but then he's gonna think that you're not into him, so that's another thing that's kind of difficult.
That's what I'm saying. And like, I got really frustrated because I really don't like kissing on the first date, but if a guy makes me do it, I'll do it because it's kind of hot. It's like if Morgan,
you're like, if he makes me, I'm
like listen, if you and Morgan were like maybe on like your first date, whatever was going well, like really fun, whatever, and then like just like he like grabs your face and kisses you, like what are you gonna
like? I wanted
that's
to
hot.
kiss him. I wanted
like,
to kiss him so bad.
It's hot.
I really wanted to, but like, yeah, I think kissing on the first date is just like not for me.
To each their own at the end of the day, but I personally think don't do it because have you heard that thing that says like if a guy likes you a lot, he won't want to touch you on the first date? Yeah, that's why I don't want to. Like, fuck you. If you try with me, then I know the truth.
Also, the first date is like I don't know shit about you.
Like, why is our lips? Why are we switching saliva right now? Babe?
Yeah, like I don't know shit about you. Yeah. Like. Also, some guys are snaky. Like, they could have a girlfriend while they're on dates with you. Like, I'm like, I need to figure out who you are. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you deserve to kiss me?
That's what I'm saying. No, because I'm sorry. What the fuck? No one deserves it. Bye.
I'm like, is that rude for me to say? No. Like, do you even deserve it?
That's what I'm saying. Like, bye. I don't know who you think I am. I'm like...
I love how you're, like, saying everything that I'm thinking. Yeah, but I'm, like, super PG on the internet. You're like, do you deserve it? Bye.
No, I'm like, do you know who I am? Bye.
Like, you're like, yeah.
I don't know if this is bad for me to say. And I'm
no,
like...
because I'm like, no, you're like saying all my inner thoughts right now. Like everything you say, I'm like, okay.
You're like, I don't want to say it, but
I can't say it. I feel like I can't.
This is a safe space, guys. And also anyone who has a problem with that, tell me you're insecure without telling me you're insecure. You'll start. Because like, honestly, it's just like.
But you should think highly of yourself always. Even guys should think like, does she deserve to kiss me?
Yeah, exactly. It shouldn't be like a. They're just horny. That's all it is. Guys are just horny. Like,
but our generation has made it like normal to make out with like 5 guys in one night.
No, I know.
But for me, that's not something that I want. Not like shaming anyone who does, but that's not something I want to do.
Exactly. And like again, everything we're saying to each their own. Like we're not. Spencer and I are like literally the least judgy people ever.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
But like, for myself, I would not want to. Yeah. Like I barely kiss people ever. Like I don't know about you, how many people you kissed in 2021. Mine was nothing. Like She was in her party phase.
I got all my kisses in 2021.
The way that 2021 was the year I kissed the least amount of ever kissing for you.
I kissed enough for both of us.
Yeah. Like this
I kissed enough frogs for both of us, actually.
She turned enough fucking toads into men. Okay,
Bro.
let's just say that.
That's why now I'm like, after my party stage, did you deserve to kiss me?
That's what I'm saying.
And now I regret it, honestly.
No, I know. And guys, seriously, especially because I feel like Spencer has a younger audience, all you, listen to me, wait for everything. I'm being so serious. Wait for your kisses. Like, there's no pressure. I'm telling you right now, not a single person I've met has regretted waiting.
Bro.
Every person who didn't wait, though, regrets not, like, waiting.
Wait to get a boyfriend. Wait to kiss. Wait to do anything with that person.
Wait to bang.
Yeah. Wait. I'm like, wait. Because literally, like I said, boundaries create respect.
Exactly.
If you don't have any boundaries, being like, oh, also, like, don't let people treat you like shit.
Yeah.
I feel like when I was young, I wanted a boyfriend so badly that I was just like, I had things with guys all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, this is fun. I'm getting attention. When in reality, it's like, it actually wasn't fun. I felt the whole entire time like, do they still like me? Like, are they into me? Like, you shouldn't feel like that.
Bro, when I had like a thing, I don't even know, it was like a situation.
I can like see my ear. I kept going like this, and it's like I have a fucking elephant ear.
I love your ears. I don't know why you even go on about them.
Elephant ear, swear to God.
I love your ears.
No, I hate it.
People tell me I have fucked up ears too. Mine like sit back, but they're kind of big. Like when you look at them from the side, like look at that. It's like a big ear, but it's pushed back. Oh, it looks so why did it literally look? You're like. I was like, oh, it's cute. And I was like, what the fuck?
And you're like, I'm gonna hear them. Is it hot as fuck in here?
I feel like it always gets hot whenever I do the podcast thing.
Can I like
turn
my heat down, bro?
Yeah.
I'm like sitting there, I'm like, bro, is it hot as hell in here or what? Well, you know what it was? I drank a smoothie this morning and it was like so cold. Mm-hmm. So then I put my heat up because I was like freezing. Yeah. Sorry guys, a little intermission there.
But yeah, I don't know. At the end of the day, you do you. But I'm telling you right now, especially because if you're younger, like I want to say if you're younger than 20, even like 19, I feel like you still fuck up a lot and make mistakes and do whatever. But like you're pretty good though, and you have a boyfriend, so I feel like you won't make the same mistakes that most people do. But like there's literally no pressure for anything. Like you can be as old as whatever and have your first kiss. You can be old and not old, but like you don't have to like lose your virginity at 15. You don't have to have your first kiss at 15. You don't have to like do any of that shit. You can wait. And honestly, like any guy who tries to force you into something you're not ready for just doesn't respect you.
He's also like not into you.
That's the truth of the matter.
Like
they're not into you.
He's not. If a guy is like pushing you to do something you don't want to do, he's definitely not into you, because if he was actually into you, you know, another thing, like so many girls are always DM me and they're like, I haven't had my first kiss, like I haven't had sex, like obviously like can you relate, like they're asking me for my advice because like I can, you know what I mean? I'm like like I was pretty old when I had my first kiss. I think
how old were you?
I was in grade 10, which is pretty old for some people.
Oh,
that's like normal.
I was grade 11.
Okay, that's like old, that's older though. Like some of my friends were like making out with guys in grade 8.
No, I remember when I was 16 and like whatever, everyone had already had theirs. I was like one of the last people.
And it felt so awkward that we waited so long. But something that I learned is like, girls are always like, oh my God, like I'm so insecure that I waited so long. Like I still haven't had my first kiss. I still haven't like slept with a guy or anything like that. That's hot.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to be insecure. If you slept with a lot of people too, that's hot. Like it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Do you know what I mean? Like do not be insecure about being innocent.
Yeah, don't be insecure about being, literally don't. And the thing that sucks is like I feel like when you get insecure about being innocent, you like kind of retaliate against that and you try so hard to not be innocent. Yeah. Even though it's like not you. Like
just be you.
Like let like nature run its course. Like you'll have your first kiss, you'll have your first like time having whatever. Yeah. Don't rush it though. And my advice, do it with people who respect you. I'm not even saying a boyfriend necessarily, or like marriage or whatever. Like just someone who actually respects you for you.
Like your first time is probably going to be awkward as hell.
It is.
Do you hear my leather pants like rubbing?
Yeah, I love it.
Sounds like I'm literally farting.
No, literally whenever I wear leather pants,
I'm not farting, everyone.
I like drive and I'm like slipping on the seat.
Yeah, like, it literally sounds so weird. Like what? But yeah, the right person will like actually appreciate and respect that you like waited long, and it's not going to be awkward.
Exactly. And literally, I really do stick by don't kiss on the first date.
Mm-hmm. I love how this all went from don't kiss on the first date to us being like, don't do anything.
We didn't even plan, guys. We made a plan of like, well, that was not in the plan at all.
We're like, just wait until someone respects you
to fuck.
But I once read this book that said that you shouldn't kiss for 3 months. But I haven't even been with Morgan for 3 months, so imagine if we didn't kiss. Like,
I don't agree with that. I think
I read this, and this girl was like she used to be like a stripper or something, and she met her husband, and then she didn't kiss him for 3 months, and she's like, that's the key to a healthy relationship.
I don't know if I agree with that.
I think that's kind of a crazy story, though.
Yeah, like I just think once you know, I don't know, I guess it just depends how serious you take things and where you see yourself going in a relationship. Like, do you want a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Do you not? Like, if you don't even really want a boyfriend, you could probably just like kiss on the first date, like whatever. But like,
think about how many first dates you're gonna go on in your life. What if you kiss everyone on the
I
first
know,
date?
I could not. You bye.
Bro, especially like if they're in like mutual friends or like if you're gonna see them at a party, you don't want to walk into like 50 people you kissed.
I know, exactly. And also my thing is I'm so fucking picky. Like, I don't even go on dates with people just because I don't.
It's good. I hate that girls have to be apologetic for being picky.
I know.
I am not apologetic.
And people will try to come at me and be like, oh, but you're mid. Like, how are you going to be picky and be mid?
Oh,
no. Okay, like
people can't call you mid. They can't call you mid.
They can't?
They can't. That is illegal. You are not mid.
Bye.
The way I just wanted to like punch something. You're not mid, and I see that in your comments, and
I get so many comments like that of people calling me mid all the time. And like, to each their own, whatever. Like, you're not gonna be everybody's type. That's
it is not even to each their own. You are like perfect.
Stop. You're
like
perfect.
And not even just in your. I'm not even talking about your looks. I don't give a shit what you look like.
Oh my god.
Like the personality, the way that you carry yourself. She is like, okay, I don't know. The only way I'm gonna describe you. You gave me like a go off Spencer moment. The way I'm gonna describe you is like, you know when someone is like so clean. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You look like
clean,
fresh.
Oh my god,
you look like so perfectly hygienic and amazing and clean and fresh, and like you are so put together perfectly. I love it. I love it.
Why am I crying?
You're like, good karma's coming your way, Spencer. I'm like, you are clean as hell. You just are.
I'm
though.
like, you deserve all this because you're clean.
I'm like, she showers, bro. She doesn't smell. No, like you're so like.
Do I smell good?
You always smell good. But I'm saying,
you
like,
know us. Oh, you know I smell good.
You always smell good. She smells good as hell, bro. The way you dress, perfect. Your personality, perfect.
Oh my god, bye. Okay, thanks, queen. Oh my god, okay. That I literally, one thing I always want to be called is that I smell good. That's the only thing I care about. If I smell like shit, I'll literally die.
No, you smell good. You're put together. Like your nails are like amazing.
Okay, well this one fell apart, but it's
okay.
Fine.
Don't look at that one.
Don't look at the rest of them.
I'm like, no one look, bro. She just puts one finger down.
But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, people. Okay, so I want to talk about this because I think you and I kind of talked about it on voice memos.
Okay.
I don't like when guys call you mid, but they can't pull you.
Oh.
Like, how are you gonna say I'm?
The only reason they're calling you mid is because they can't pull you.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh my.
It's facts. Like, okay, it's like if a guy tries to get with you and then you're like, or okay, he asks you, send nudes, First of all, ladies, I know the ladies are watching this. Don't.
I'm being so serious. Don't do it. Any guy who tells you he doesn't save them, he's lying. There's apps for that shit to save stuff that you know
at all. Bro, girls are crazy. You know what we do when we want to take photos? If we don't want to take it, we'll use another phone or we'll put it to our laptop. Like, bro,
my MacBook photo album is literally just.
Oh my god, I have so many things of like guys when I was in grade 10 being like, you're so sexy. Like, I would do, like, you don't even know what I would do with you right now. Like, all these photos. Because we save that shit, okay? So don't send pics. They don't need them. They don't deserve them.
They don't deserve them.
Even if it's your boyfriend, honestly. Like, no. I don't send anything to my boyfriend.
I would say only once you're comfortable and you actually trust them, but like that's still a while. And again, you don't have to though. That's the thing. Even if you're together for 5 fucking years, you don't have to send them.
Okay, but in my opinion, also like, wouldn't you rather just see it in real life?
That's what I'm saying. What's the point of the picture? Like, what do you need the picture for, babe? And especially with what we do, we can't risk that.
Even hell no!
No, literally.
Bro, if I was dating someone and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm actually really comfortable. Like, okay, this is the thing. It's not like I would never send pics because I'm not confident. Sometimes I see myself and I'm like, yo, I look so good right now. Like, I want the whole world to see this.
I always send them to my best friends. Like, I'll just send my ass pics to my
girls
friends.
Literally do that. Bro, I'm gonna start sending you random things.
Send me ass pics. I'm down. I want to see. Like,
no, because I get like so many lingerie things. I'm like, I look so good, but realistically, no one needs to see this except for me.
Exactly.
Like, this is there's some things that you just don't share. You don't need to.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you don't know where it's going.
Whenever I feel hot though, I send like, I literally, the amount of like nudes I've sent to my best friend, like
I can't say the same
because this was your fucking best friend, bitch.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't. To be honest, I've never sent nudes to anyone.
Really? Okay, well, I don't do like naked,
life.
Not like naked pussy pictures, but like
I never sent any naked. But
like bra, underwear.
Yeah,
like, my ass
when you're feeling yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And bra and underwear is like bikini, so it's fine. It's not that different. But wait, what were we saying? Oh, the mid thing. That just pisses me off because if I'm mid and you can't pull me, what does that say about you?
What does that make you?
What does that make you, babe? I'm mid. I'm okay. Here's the scale. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the scale. I'm mid. I'm here. But me. I don't like you. So
yeah, it's just insecurity, like, honestly. And like, that's how I got into the whole, like, talk about pics, is, like, when a guy asks you for pics and then you say no and they're like, oh, you're ugly anyways. I didn't want them anyways. Like, or they just block you.
No, I've gotten, like, when I was in high school, people would ask me for nudes, like, all the time. Fuck me, by the way, what the fuck? I didn't send them, but, like,
that's so weird.
Yeah.
Like, you're in high school, it's like,
yeah, like,
some people are, like, 14.
No, I know. I was, like,
child pornography, like.
Literally, I think I was, like, 15 or 16 when people were asking me for stuff. And I'd always say no, and they'd be like, why? I know you want to. And I was like, but here's the thing, babe. If I wanted to, I would have.
Yeah.
Like, they're saying, I know you want to. What do you mean you know I want to, babe?
Like, yeah, they try and get in your head. It's weird.
It's manipulative. That's what it is. And it's just like, if I wanted to, I would, babe. But I don't. So that's why I'm not doing it. So don't try to...
But, like, just don't even.
Yeah. And girls, if you have guys saying that to you, it's manipulation. If they're saying any type of, I know you want to, or like, come on, why not? Please. Like, some guy was like...
just once. I won't save it. I won't screenshot it.
Yes,
like,
you will, first of all.
Okay, but also, like... When I just think of that, like, what's he doing with that pic? I don't want him to be doing anything with that pic.
You're gonna jerk your fucking
like,
micro penis to me?
I don't
Bye.
want that. I don't want that.
No, thank you.
I don't want that.
I'm good, babe.
Can we talk about guys who just randomly send us dick pics in our DMs?
Yeah, fuck, bruh. People have literally like Photoshop pictures of me with like, or like they'll send me a picture of like my picture on a phone, come all over in their dick in a picture like that.
That never happened to me before.
No, I've had many of those. That's like people.
Bro,
I'm regularly jerked off to, I think.
Yo, I feel sorry for you. What the hell?
Yeah.
There's a Reddit like thread of guys saying that they want to like have sex with me and not have sex with me. They want to like.
Trigger warning.
Oh, sorry.
I'll bleep the word out.
Okay. Isn't that disgusting?
That's so fucked up.
There's a Reddit thread. Like,
have you? Okay, no. And
I'm so scared to look at myself on Reddit.
No,
like,
I've seen myself on Reddit. It's fucked. The shit that they send.
It's so nasty.
Okay, and you know what's even worse than a Reddit? A Discord. Like if they have a Discord, and Discords are more secretive. So there probably is one of you. You probably just don't know about it.
That's so
you have to find like a specific link, and then you can go on to it.
How do you find it?
Usually,
I don't want to find it.
Yeah, no, honestly, I wanted to find it just so I could see what was actually on there.
Yeah.
And there's like a section. A category just called Cum Tribute, and it's just guys jerking off to pictures of me and like coming on their phone. It's like 6-7 videos are there of just people coming, and like I guess guys like watching that. Guys like watching another guy jerk off to a picture of me.
That's so,
and it's like
just disgusting and disrespectful. And go get a job. And you know what? It's the same people who do that shit who will DM me and say, "You don't have a real job. Go get a job." It's the same. It's probably the same dudes, or it could be girls too. I don't know, but like it's the same people who are literally like being disgusting and probably looking at your photos that are like, you need a real job. Like, da da da. I hate that shit. Don't tell me I need a real job. I have a real job. You see how much I work. Yeah. Like, you see how much both of us work.
No, literally,
this is a real job.
There's this one dude who's in my DMs who literally, I'm not even joking, every day he messages me, get a job. Like, I've just like memorized him, and it's like almost like an inside joke with myself at this point. He's just like, get a job. No one cares. Get a job. No one cares. Get a job.
Okay, but
get
you're
a job.
Paying my bills by DMing me.
I'm like, babe, first of all, I do have a job and I'm making more money than you, babe.
But I don't think people understand, like, even like money aspect aside, like we actually work all the time and so hard.
I know.
People think that it's like, okay, a 60-second video, she filmed it once, it's over.
It takes me like 30 minutes.
Bro, probably. Even the getting ready every single day, as much as that sounds like I'm complaining, I love getting ready, but like getting up and like, okay, looking the way, like, okay, you look put together as fuck, okay? Like, you didn't just wake up and be like,
no,
okay, ready to film.
Exactly like this.
Bro, you probably wake up and literally look that good anyways, but I'm like...
I literally went to the fucking hair salon today, got a hair trim, and they did like a cute little bow. Doesn't it look nice?
Oh, it's so cute.
Didn't she style it so nicely?
Yeah,
I was literally obsessed with how it looked.
What time did you wake up this morning?
My appointment was at 9, so I was like I literally had to go drop off my parents at work at 6 in the morning and then like go to my hair salon appointment at 9, and then I was like, okay, let me quickly get ready and then come here.
Bro,
I know, my day started pretty fucking early today. That's why I needed the coffee.
Oh my gosh. And you texted me at like 10 o'clock and I was like, oh, just getting up right now.
And I was like, period. I was like, period, as you should. Well, I'm like literally like one eye's like closed. Like, what?
I'm sorry, that's horrible.
No, it's okay. I've been getting up really early every day anyway. So
I need to be like that. That's
10's not bad though. For a hot minute, I was getting up at 1 p.m. every day.
It's just terrible. Like, my whole entire day goes away. Yo, people are going to watch this and be like, yo, what was the topic of this video?
I know. It's just going to be girl talk.
I
like that vibe because even with the last video I did, people were commenting saying, like, I just felt like I was in a conversation with my girls kind of thing. Like,
oh, it literally is. I hope that they're, like, watching this and, like, jumping in and being like, no. Like, saying their opinion, too. You
guys,
know what I mean?
say your opinion in the comments for anything
literally, though.
say.
Like, just type it out, honestly.
Blow up the comments, honestly.
Yeah.
Go for it. But, okay, so another thing I wanted to get into. Mm-hmm. So boys, if you don't want to listen to this, don't listen. You will not like this, boys. I'm warning you, don't listen to this, okay? Periods.
But honestly, they should listen.
I'm like, periods. And you're like don't. Yeah, you're like, no, they should listen.
Okay, but like, okay, if you're a guy, do you have a sister? Do you have a mom? Do you have friends? Yeah, you do.
They just get grossed out by it. I don't know why.
Grow up.
I know, it's just blood, babe. Calm down. Like,
Grow
it's
up.
just blood.
Like, you realize, like, if girls don't get periods, you would never be born.
I know.
So
I don't
just
know why.
learn about it.
No, but even like my brother, like whenever I've brought up like the idea of like periods, and he's like, Sahar, I don't want to fucking hear that. Please
Really?
stop. Yeah, he gets really disgusted by it.
Really?
How about your brother? Oh, I feel like he has a lot of sisters.
He has 3 sisters. I feel like he just knows at this point.
Is he your only brother?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And he's the youngest.
He's
so he's
had
like,
to deal with that shit. So.
yeah. I'm like, guys, learn this shit. Are you kidding?
They should learn it, but
They should. I feel like we have to learn about guy stuff.
I know, but
Kind of.
fuck you, and your postnatal clarity, fuck you, and your blue balls. Fuck
Yeah,
all
like we
that
have to
shit.
learn about all this stuff, but you can't even learn about periods.
Say fuck. Say fuck.
No, I feel like I'm gonna get canceled. You know, Morgan posted a video on his story. I was playing Pong and I didn't get it, and I was like, what the fuck? I was clearly joking and like jumping. I was drunk at a party, okay?
Yeah.
And I was jumping and I was like, what the fuck? Okay? You know what happened? I didn't even know he posted that because I woke up the next day, watched his stories. He's still sleeping. I opened my DMs to at least 20 DMs of people being like, screen recording Morgan's story so that they can like post on one of those TikTok things to like cancel me. And they're like, clearly you aren't the same person, like this fake personality you have. You said you don't swear. First of all, babe, on my story I said I don't swear because I was literally joking. I was reading a shirt that said be a decent fucking human, and I went, be a decent, I don't swear, human. Like I was joking, okay?
The way you just said it, I'm so happy right now.
Bro, but I was just like, I am not a different person at all.
No,
that's
okay.
what pisses me off so much. I'm not a different person. I just swear.
Okay, first of all, swearing doesn't make you a bad person. Calm down. I literally think that's 10-year-olds saying that. Like,
I'm also 19.
No, that's
and
what
the
I'm
only
saying.
swear word I use is fuck.
Yeah.
Like it's not like I use all these terrible words. I'm
yeah,
like,
I curse a million times more than you, babe. Bye.
It doesn't make you, like-
your followers would cancel me so quickly.
bro, my followers tried to cancel me for saying fuck while I was drunk at a party.
Guys, listen.
Like-
Swearing doesn't make you a bad person. If you're young, don't swear. Okay, I'm gonna say that right now because I feel like your younglings like love
Yeah.
that. We love Spencer Sports. Don't swear if you're young. But
I feel
Spencer's grown. She's 19. She has her own apartment. She's living her life. Like she's a grown woman.
There's
She
also
can
times
curse.
to swear and times to not.
Yeah, like you don't swear. Like I don't think you swear in your TikToks like ever. Like
No,
this is
I just-
Sahar's podcast. Sahar swears. I literally should call the podcast Sahar swears.
No, you should make it Sahar's fucking podcast.
Okay, bye. Okay, literally I was like, say fuck, and you're like, I can't. You just said it like 4 times after that.
No, we should totally make a podcast together. Have the coolest name ever.
Yeah,
And be
Spencer
like-
Sahar. It's fucking podcast. Bye.
We just make it the fucking podcast.
The fucking podcast. Oh my god, and you would get canceled so quick for that.
It's iconic. It's iconic.
Okay, but anyways, we literally were gonna talk about periods, and we
Sorry,
talked
periods. Boys, listen
Periods.
up. Ladies, listen up. Anyone, listen up.
Okay,
Regardless
first of all,
your
I want to
gender.
get into like period symptoms. What are yours? Like, what are your typical ones? Like before your period, when you get them, like.
Okay, I actually have the weirdest period ever because so I have like pills from the doctor because I have like a crazy bad period.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know like everyone has like bad periods, whatever. But my period in high school, it's so much better now. I don't know why. I think I like outgrew it. But in high school, it was literally like deadly. Like I couldn't
Really?
I couldn't walk. I swear to God, I couldn't feel my like thighs. I would throw up for like the first like 3 days of my period. I literally have
Bye.
prescriptions for it. Like it was terrible. But now I just get like the biggest, sorest boobs ever.
I was gonna talk about that. My tits.
Oh my God.
literally,
Bro,
like first of all, they get
massive.
huge. They get huge.
Massive.
By my
And
tit-
I always take advantage of it.
No, I know. Literally every time I'm like about to get my period, I like look in the mirror and and I'm like, bye, and I start sending the nudes to my best friend. I was like,
And-
I'm like, look at my tits, like
Bro,
look at them.
When I'm about to get my period, like there was no sag on my boob at all.
No,
Because it's,
literally,
like
why
they're
do they go
so hard.
They get like rock hard and they like float up to
yeah,
your
it
chin.
literally looks like a boob job.
No, I literally look at them like, if my boobs look like this all the time, like, do you
Oh
know,
my gosh.
like they're so perfect and like
You don't.
big.
I don't even have to wear a bra when I'm like about to get my
No,
period.
but they're so tender too. Do
They
you notice
hurt,
that?
yeah.
Like it's like poke and it's like, ugh.
yeah, that's how I
Don't.
know I'm getting my period. I'm like, if I have to put a bra on, and I'm like, I'm getting my period. It's
No,
like a
literally,
pterodactyl.
I always know my skin starts breaking out, my
Okay.
tits get huge, and I get bloated as fuck. That's usually my like typical symptoms. Like right
Mine
before.
is like headache and
huge boobs.
big boobs. You know,
I literally
could be worse.
I find myself literally being like every time I get my period, I always forget that I'm like on my period.
yeah.
And I just like look in the mirror and I'm just like, Sahar, it's like okay that you're gaining some weight. Like you're fine.
You like scrolls through my TikTok
Literally,
account.
I'm like, sorry. I'm like, Spencer, what the fuck do I... Like, I literally look in the mirror and I get so sad. I'm like, okay, it's okay if I'm gaining a little bit of weight. Like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, wait, calm the fuck down. Like, you're on your period.
Bro,
You
and
dumb
then
fucking
right
bitch.
after, I always do that. And then right after my period's over, I'm like, Yo, I haven't been working out. Why do I look like I just did like 6-7 sit-ups? The hell?
Let's talk about morning fucking stomach too. I wake up every morning, look at my stomach, and I'm like, yep. Period. As
morning skinny.
I know.
Is that what we're talking about? Yeah.
Yes, and then by the end of the day, I'm like, I'm fine, but it's not morning skinny level. I'm like, if I had my morning skinny at all times, my waist is like literally that big in the morning. I'm like, oh, period.
Okay, but you're always as perfect.
Yeah.
Regardless. Like,
okay, body positivity, Spencer.
No, but I'm just saying, like, regardless, it doesn't matter.
And
that's what we're gonna... And the other thing is, like, you're probably the only person who notices you're morning skinny.
No, literally. Like people are so harsh on ourselves. And
100%.
And yeah, I was gonna say, like, bloating is okay in general, but especially on your period, like, you have to, like, let your body do its thing. Like, there's basically a murder going on in your vagina. Like, you need to let your body deal with that.
Yeah, and the other thing, I feel like so many people are like, oh, but I don't want to eat chocolate. Like, I don't want to, like, gain weight. I don't want to have this when you're in your period. Bro, you have to let your body do it. Like, you have to. When I was, like, younger and I was insecure as fuck, I just swore. When I was younger and I was insecure and I was like, bro, I don't want to gain weight. Like, I was, like, going to Tim Hortons or something and I was, like, getting Timbits, but I was like, I'm only going to eat one because I don't want to gain weight, but I'm on my period. My mom would literally be like, just eat it. Mm-hmm. Like, like you said, there's literally murder going on in your body.
Literally.
Like, it can have a fucking Timbit.
Whenever I'm on my period, that's when I let myself cheat with food. Because I'm like, you know what?
I let myself cheat every day.
okay, period. That's how you should be, honestly. But, because, in general, like, not even on some, like, I'm just trying to be skinny kind of thing. It's, like, on just, like, health levels.
No, it's important.
Like, I've been trying to eat healthier and stuff, but, like, when I'm on my period, that's when I'll let myself eat whatever the fuck I want. Because I'm like, you know, there's a murder going on down there. I'm losing so much blood at all times. Like,
there's no way we're not losing weight on our period.
No, I think, like, you do for sure. Like, how much blood is coming out of you,
bro? Like, it feels like bowls and bowls of blood. It's probably like nothing, but
okay. This is like kind of TMI. But are you like tampon, pads, or like Diva Cup? What's your vibe?
Okay, not pads at all. I feel like I'm wearing a diaper if I have pads on.
No, and it's just such a bloody shit show down there. Like, like it literally, like, you go fucking pee and there's like blood like on your thighs. I'm like, I literally can't breathe.
The other thing with pads, this is definitely TMI, but like, have you ever had a pad and you like take, like, you're like going to the bathroom, you take it down and you low key get like blood on your thigh?
No, that's what I'm saying. And like the fucking blood clumps too. Like,
mine are so big.
No, and then when it's like stuck to your thigh, you literally want to fucking.
And I'm like.
Like, I'm already nauseous. I cannot deal with that.
Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna put you on or you might hate it. I don't know if you're that kind of... Okay, period underwear.
Fuck you, stop.
Do you hate it?
I've never tried it.
Really?
I'm a Diva Cup. I'm such a Diva Cup. Have you used Diva Cup before? Or like a reusable cup in general?
Yeah. I've done like a brand deal with one. I can't remember what it's called. But that's like really good. But I'm a period underwear.
Is it not like a pad? Like, does it not feel like a pad?
I swear. Okay, this is to anyone. If you try a period underwear, okay, but you have to get ones from NYX. NYX, you're getting a free promo right now. So here you go. Like, I'm telling you, here you go. NYX period underwear, life-changing. I put my mom on it, put my sisters on it, put my old friend on it. Yeah, period underwear are
does it not feel like a pad though? I feel like
it feels dry. It's like dry.
Does it actually soak it all up?
Yeah.
Even the clumps? It doesn't soak up the clumps.
No, the clumps are like on there.
Yeah, see.
The clumps are just chilling, and that's what the grossest part is.
The fucking fat. Like, why does it feel like your organ is coming out? Like a piece of your like kidneys.
Do you want a story time?
What?
This is like, everyone, don't make fun of me. Okay, I got my period really young. I got my period at like 10. Okay,
shit, I was young. Literally, you were like fresh out the womb and you had your period.
No, I was young as hell. Like, I remember I got boobs when I was like 10, and my parents thought that I had something wrong with me, that I literally went to the doctor because I had boobs at like 10. And they thought I was like getting like breast cancer or something. Like, I literally went to the doctor, but it was called like breast buds or something. I don't know. It was like I was getting boobs really early. Okay. Anyways, so I got my period when I was young. I didn't know shit about periods. Didn't know shit about sex. I still don't know shit about sex. And like like kids, anything like that. Okay. Getting pregnant. So when I got my period, probably like the second or third time I got my period, I had this blood clot. Okay, and I was so scared that it was a baby. And my mom came upstairs. I was crying. And I was like, Mom, like, I think I had a baby. Okay.
Girl, you're like, I'm the next Virgin Mary mom.
And I saw this blood clot, and it was like whatever size. And I was like, Mom, like, I don't want to show you, but is it a baby?
And your mom's like...
My mom's like, it's definitely just a blood clot. I literally thought I had a baby and it died. When I was like 10.
I hate you. That is the funniest, like,
when I was 10.
Spencer Barbosa shit I've ever
That's
heard in my
the most Spencer moment ever.
No, the way you actually saw a fucking clumpy ass.
But when you're little, wouldn't you be like, is this a baby? Or am I like, is this my heart? I thought it was my motherfucking heart.
No.
Like, I'm like, what is coming out of me right now?
You're on the phone with Mama Barbosa, be like, Mom, I don't know how to tell you this. I didn't have sex, but I have a baby. Like, fuck, Mom, what do I do?
No, and like the first day I got my period, I was literally in no frills. Walking in no frills, okay? And I noticed I got my period, and and I went to my mom and I was like, I don't know why I'm bleeding, like what's going on? First thing my mom says is, you can never have sex now. I started crying. I was not having sex at 10 anyways. Like,
what does she mean you couldn't have
she's
sex
like,
now?
You can't have, because you can get pregnant now that you have your period, right?
Yeah.
She's like, you can't have sex now or else you're gonna have a baby. And I was like, I'm like, oh shit, better tell everyone I can't have sex with them now. I wasn't even having sex. I was like 10.
No, you're like, let me call up
I didn't
like
even
my
know
crush
what I was like.
To be like, hey, by the way, I can't have sex with
I
you.
didn't even know what that was.
Yeah, you were like,
I was like,
I don't know, when I was
people
10,
kiss to have babies. I didn't know anything.
When I was 10, I thought like sex was like the most disgusting shit ever. I would cry at the thought of having sex because I was like, it's only good for the guys. The girls don't. Okay, well, girls barely enjoy it a lot of the time anyway. But I remember thinking like, oh my god, it's only good for guys. Like that
like,
sucks.
why do they
That's
get
so
this?
disgusting. Fuck them. I hate men.
I'm
like,
never having sex. Yeah, at like 10.
No.
She's like, I'm never having sex.
And that's how it is when you're young. You literally think sex is probably the most fucked up, most disgusting shit ever.
Well, no one teaches you it in school either.
Yeah, I don't know. The way they taught us in school was fucking stupid. And I remember I cried when I found out what sex was. I was like, no fucking way my parents did that.
Yeah.
Like, I literally was so disgusting.
Ew.
I was like, fuck. I was like, no. I remember my friend told me, and I was like, no, they did it. My parents would
never do that. My parents would never. My parents aren't gross.
I know. I was like, I don't know who the fuck, what kind of little ratty ass parents you got going on this. No,
you're like, mine would
never.
Yeah.
I literally cried.
Ew, no, you did not. Okay,
I was like 6. I didn't even believe them when they told me.
You were 6?
Yes. Like
Bro, what were people teaching you at 6?
She was like, my friend was like older, and she had older brothers, so they knew. And she's like,
oh shit,
like the penis goes in the vagina. That's how people like have babies. And I was like, no, that's not true. And then she was like, all of our parents have done it. I was like, maybe speak for yourself, babe.
Maybe yours did, but mine would never do that. Mine are nice.
Yeah,
like,
mine aren't disgusting. They would never do that shit. Like I fought so hard. They were like, whether you like it or not, that's how it happened. I'm like, no.
I'm gonna teach my kids like actual normal things.
Like, are you gonna tell them pretty early on? Like, by the way.
Well, I would like to teach my kids what a period is before they think they're bleeding out and dying.
I knew what a period was because I
also have older sisters. Like, am I stupid?
I don't know why the fuck you literally thought you birthed like the next.
Did.
Like,
I thought I was literally
the next
Virgin Mary.
Like, Jesus or something.
I was like, what is coming out of me?
You killed your baby.
Yeah, I'm like, and it doesn't have a heartbeat. So what's going on? Like,
fuck.
Bro,
I can just picture you with like glasses, like
no,
like,
I had little purple glasses,
like probably in like a justice outfit or like the monkey like shirt.
I had like the Aeropostale.
Yeah,
stuff,
like the Hollister. Like,
oh my god,
pants,
the literally like, oh my god, don't you have an animal sweater?
Huh?
Am I thinking of the wrong person?
Animal sweater?
No, you have a onesie with animal ears.
Oh
Never
yeah.
No, a onesie. I was like an animal. Wait, you don't have a fucking animal sweater?
Yeah.
Do you remember that shit?
What? Oh, I did have one of those. I definitely did. Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all know what we're talking about, right? Those like zip up hoodies, and then you put it on, and the hood would have like ears.
Yeah,
and
you were like a little animal.
Oh my god, that was such a trend. Like Blue Notes
Bro,
had that.
I'm gonna bring it back.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
No, don't. Babe. I honestly can't defend that decision.
No, I'm not.
If it's a onesie, I could support it. But other than that,
onesies. We'll make a podcast and our merch will be onesies.
Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be so. And we wear a onesie every episode, and we get some onesie company to sponsor us.
That's
and then we have a new onesie for every episode.
That's iconic.
Bye. We'd have so many fucking onesies. Okay, so let's get into something else because look at the fucking time. See how quickly the time passes by on this shit. 45 minutes.
Me like without my glasses. I'm like, what the?
Oh my god,
bro, what?
Yes. So we'll quickly touch up on this situation, and then we'll just, like, wrap it up.
We're not going to touch too deep.
Yeah, we'll keep it very light because I think we've honestly covered so much.
Yeah, let's just talk about friendships.
Friends and
high school friends and growing up and toxic friends and
how friendships change.
Yeah, and not letting people treat you like shit, basically.
So I'll briefly touch on my thing and then you touch on yours.
Yeah.
It's just because we'll get like the general. So basically, a couple years ago, I had a situation where I was psychotically in love with a guy.
Okay.
I actually talked about it in the last podcast episode a little bit. Okay. I was in love with this guy. Okay, we met once, like we met a couple times, but like I was just like in love. Like I was just really stupid.
Wait, how, like you're like my age?
I was 20, yeah.
Okay.
So I was like close to your age, yeah. And I was just in love with this guy, like whatever, and he literally did not like me.
So it was all in your head?
It was all in my head. I was convinced this guy was my soulmate, though.
That's
like,
the worst.
I was convinced he was my soulmate.
But was he leading you on?
Honestly, not. I don't want to say leave me. He did talk to me a lot at the beginning, and then he like ghosted the fuck out of me. Okay. So I should have picked up the hint, but I thought he like caught feelings and he didn't want to get in a relationship. Like I was like lying to myself.
She's like, he's just like trying to be
like fight his feelings. Like
you're like, he just doesn't want to like get married yet.
Yeah, literally. I was like, he told me he didn't want a relationship, and I think he like caught feelings too deeply, and that's why.
And it's
like,
scaring him away. It's his trust issues.
Like, no, babe, he just didn't like me. Like he just didn't.
Why do we make excuses for this?
I know. Shit? And like when someone likes you, guys, you don't make excuses. You just know the way that they act. You know that they.
Yeah.
Like
if someone wants to be in a relationship, they'll be in one.
Anyone who says I'm not ready for a relationship, if you are the right person, they will be ready.
I'm sorry. I also don't believe in like right person, wrong time. I don't know if you do. I don't believe in it.
No, because I think if it's the right person, it's always the right time. That's kind of what I say.
And I also think like you'll kind of change the timing if it's the right person.
Exactly.
That's what I think at least.
And so basically, I was in love with this guy, whatever, right? I was in love with him for probably 6 months, 7 months. And then we went to a friend's birthday party, okay? And my friend literally invited this guy because she knew I was in love with him. She invited him for me. Like, that's why she was invited.
Okay.
And then her friend comes. And I don't know.
So your friend was trying to like get you guys together, like being a good friend, like inviting both of you at the same place, kind of situation.
She was seeing one of his friends, so it like worked out.
But she was like making this happen.
Yeah, and like she did it for me, which was
good
nice.
friend.
And then she invited her like friend / like relative, cousin, thing, but we were friends as well.
Okay.
And she comes. I don't know at what fucking point they started talking.
And this friend relative knew that you were into him.
Oh, everybody and their fucking dad knew I was in love with him, okay? Everyone and their fucking mom knew I was in love with this bitch. Like, if I had just met you, I would have told you the story about this guy because of how in love I was with him. Okay. Super fucking embarrassing, but it's fine.
Yeah, I saw what he looked like.
Yeah. Bye, okay? Sorry. Anyways, so like this bitch, okay, came and like I don't know at what point they started talking. I don't know what the fuck happened, but everyone saw them flirting with each other except me. I was the only one that didn't fucking see it. And
were they hiding it from you, or just you didn't see it?
I'm just stupid as fuck, to be honest, and I'm super like not.
You were also probably naive then, because you were just like, I love him, and
you
don't see anything else.
And I didn't think my friends would ever do that. I didn't think any of my friends were capable.
You don't
of
think
that.
anyone would do that to you, period, because you're a decent human being.
And like I was in love. Like, you know when you have that one guy, like prior to Morgan, you probably had a guy where like your friends would have known like I'm so in love with this guy that like he's off limits. Like everyone should know that kind of thing.
Yeah, I literally liked the same guy for 10 years.
Yeah. So
I'm like, yeah.
I had that too for 5 years.
Yeah.
But so and then they started like hitting it off. I don't fucking know. Basically, they were like fucking within a month after meeting. They were in love. Like they were like.
Are they still anything now?
No. But I can't get into the details of that because it'll expose too much. And apparently there's stuff he doesn't know that he's not supposed to know, like blah, blah, blah.
Shoot.
Let's just, shady shit went on. Okay. But it was kept a secret from me for like a month.
Like, while you were still liking him,
literally,
they were
like,
sex?
Like, I don't know when they started fucking. Everybody tells me that they didn't fuck until like a while in.
But you're so different. You're like fucking. I'm like having sex.
You're like making love, having intercourse. Like,
yeah.
I'm
like pee-pee and vagina.
I'm like fucking. I'm like doggy style, raw dog, fucking. But I don't know where the interlapse happened because again, everybody's like still to this day like lies about the situation so much. But like,
well, that's annoying.
I shit you not, she texted me this thing that was like, "Hey, sweetie, like, I just wanted to let you know, blank, and I started Snapchatting, and he's like open up to me, but like." I'm just letting you know so you don't think it's anything weird. Keep in mind, they were already like, I'm pretty sure like he had like slept.
Was she trying to say that they're like just being friends?
Yes, basically. And then that's why like a lot of people try to like,
being so naive. I'm like, were they just being friends?
Yeah, no, and that's what I thought too. And the thing is, I like had so much faith in this girl, and I like literally I saw her as like an older sister. Like imagine if I did that to you, kind of vibe. And she's older than me.
You would never.
Yeah, exactly. Like if I did some shit like that to you, it was so like a blind side to me.
Yeah.
And it put me in like that plus like other issues I was having put me in like such a depression, and I was so fucking heartbroken over that situation. But like,
now looking back, you're like,
I'm happy it happened because that really did like the trauma I had from that.
Yeah.
I like went to so much therapy, blah blah blah, and like from that experience. I learned so much.
I would send the bill to them.
Yeah, literally. Well, I mean, it was free. Thank God, Canada, like healthcare. But I like learned so much from that situation, and I gained so much self-respect from that. So I'm really happy it happened.
And now you can see the red flags in like future friendships.
And now it's like all my friends know. I've told them if you even flirt with a guy or talk to him in a way that's like out of line, if I like him, like. You're done. Like, I'm done with you. It's not like, and after that situation, it was so like traumatic to me that if you cross that line, like I'm not even risking it, like with you.
A friend's like, crush, anything. It was just so off limits.
And he wasn't even like a light crush. I was psychotically in love.
Yeah. But I'm saying even like a crush is off limits. Like, let alone a psychotically in love person. Yeah. A crush should be off limits.
No, I agree. I agree 100%. And it is what it is. Like, shit's past. I'm like over it. I don't really like. I hated her at the time, but I'm like, I've made my peace with the situation.
Well, there's no point in hating anyone because it's just like bad energy for you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't need that. I don't need it at all.
Yeah.
And I believe karma is its own thing, so I feel like it'll do its own thing and whatever. But you had a situation kind of similar, and we bonded over this because. So unless you can, I said I was gonna make that quick. I did not make it quick. I'm so sorry, guys. But
my situation is pretty complex. I don't want to like say kind of really anything or too much. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Just touch on it however you want.
Yeah. No, I'll touch on it how like I think it's fit. I'm not like talking any kind of like mad shit about anyone, to be completely honest, because
me, I'm like fucking
no. I feel like you would talk mad shit about my situation.
Oh, but I do all the time.
Yeah, but I just don't, because this is the thing. Like, even the way that you're saying like I have good karma is because I literally am like, you did me wrong. I don't care. Have a good life.
I'm just happy you cut that person off.
Like, I'm so proud of myself, honestly.
I'm proud of you too, because I remember
it was really hard.
I remember you were so sad. Like, you were like, I don't know what to do.
I was so sad. I was like, I'm gonna be alone forever. I'm gonna have no one forever. I'm gonna have no friends. Like,
I remember even when you guys like became friends again, you were like, Sahar, I can't cut like this person
I can't.
off
No, because it's like, it literally is like a friendship breakup hurts 1,000 times more than a regular breakup.
Yeah.
Like, a regular breakup, okay, whatever, I'll just go hang out with my girls. Yeah. Friendship breakup is like,
it hurts so much. And that
no,
was
because
like,
it makes it feel, also like the way that I was being spoken to made it feel like it was my fault.
No, fuck her for that. Honestly,
like,
God, no, because the shit you told me, I literally was gonna throw up when you were telling me that stuff. I was like,
I'm not talking shit, and you're like, fuck her for that. The shit you told me, like,
no. And that's the thing. Your real friends will be more angry about a situation than you are. Because no, fuck that bitch. You need to just get over that situation, babe. It was 2 weeks ago. What do you mean get over it? It's been like 1 minute. What do you mean?
Sometimes I'm too nice.
Yes. Yeah.
I really am. No. But it's like everything that happened is like, in that moment when anything was happening, I was like, I'm gonna be so alone. And the thing is, for anyone who like feels like that, it's like, first of all, you're not alone actually. Second of all, sometimes it's better to be alone. Like, I would now, after like growing up and maturing and like having those things happen to me, I can see in my future friendships the red flags 100%. And now I'm like, okay, I would rather be alone. And like, I thought that after this happened, I was going to be like, oh my God, like, I can't stand her, like, hate her, don't want to see her post, unfollow, block. I'm just like, I don't really care. Like, I hope you do good. I'm doing good. Like, you do you and I'll do better. Like, I literally don't.
You do you. Do whatever. I'm going to do whatever you're doing a million times better than you, though. And do way better than you.
No, I wish everyone the best. Like, me wishing someone bad is just negative energy for bro.
You're like, nah, Spencer's too nice. Bye. Fuck this bitch.
I am too nice.
Out of respect for Spencer, I won't get into what the fuck this bitch did.
Yeah.
But like, the shit she did, and then she had the nerve to be like, are you just never gonna get over that? Babe, what do you mean? It happened like 2 days ago, babe. How do you...
Yeah.
And you made another huge mistake right after.
Literally.
You're fucked.
It wasn't even like just that. It was like the whole after. Do you know what I mean? Like, things happen. That's fine. Like, I get that. And the other thing is, I'm a super forgiving person just from like...
You are.
The get-go?
Yeah.
From the get... I always say gecko.
Oh, really?
Like a lizard. Like a gecko. From the get-go, I'm a super forgiving person, and I always listen to everyone's sides, in my opinion. I'm not the kind of person who's like, I'm perfect, I didn't do anything wrong. Like, I'm not like that at all. Like, I'm... Like, I would want to listen to everyone's side of the story. I would rather talk it out than like... Okay, when I like go towards a fight, it would be like me and the person versus the issue. It's not like me versus the person. Do you know what I mean?
Fuck this bitch. I'll be versus against her. Bye.
So I'm a super like forgiving person in general, but it's like I just forgave someone so many times until I was like, what the hell? And then when that person was like telling other friends like lies about me or like...
Bye.
Like, I just never wanted to, like, bring it to the internet whatsoever, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And of course, I get DMs, like, all the time being like, what happened to you guys? Like, you're not together anymore. Like, what happened? And I'm just like, first of all, none of your business. Like, whatever happened is, like, me and that person. And, like, does it hurt my feelings? Yeah. Did I get over it? Not completely. Like, I don't think
like, that will always hurt. Like, that's like...
Oh, that will always hurt me. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And I hope that person knows, like, that they actually did hurt me. Yeah. I don't want to be all, like... That didn't hurt me, nothing hurts me, like, I don't give a shit, like, I don't need you.
No.
I'm not like that. I'm like, you hurt me, and I hope that for the rest of your life you have to live with that.
No, and I literally remember how heartbreaking it was when I heard your little voice memos of
Oh
you
my
telling
God.
me what happened.
I've
never heard this girl so sad in her entire life. I literally was like, I'm gonna fight this bitch. I can't.
And I'm
literally
like
can't do this
such
right
like
now.
a happy person all the time.
And what pissed me the fuck off? Okay, if you fuck up, say sorry, apologize, own up to what you did, and like learn from. You know what? You
Bro,
do,
I say sorry when it's not even my fault, let alone when it is my fault.
Like, okay, you know what? We're human. We fuck up. We make mistakes. That's fine. Like, I understand
everybody
that.
makes mistakes.
Everybody has those days. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody gets that way. No, but like, it's just like own up to when you fuck up. And like sometimes there's gray areas where like maybe you think you didn't do something wrong. This bitch like clearly fucked. Even in my situation, that bitch, it was clear that she fucked up.
Yeah,
I never got an apology from her
100%.
either, ever. I've never gotten
But
one.
now
ever.
we live without apologies.
Yeah,
and it's fine.
And that's you have to be very strong to be able to get over something without an
Oh
apology.
yes,
Yeah.
like both of us. Like I think
those
but
situations
also
made
that
us so
happening was
strong.
like, yeah, it made us stronger. It made even our connection stronger because what happened with you and that person and the guy that you liked, literally, I didn't like the guy as deep in like the other
it was
part
just
of the story.
like,
But it's the
yeah.
same thing. It's
It was
the same like
disrespect concept.
Yeah.
She like hit on this guy that Spencer was kind of talking to and was like holding his hand and shit. Bye. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? And then she had the audacity to be like,
you telling the whole story. I'm like, nothing happened.
Okay, well that one I could tell, right? With that little section.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you need me to bleep it out, just let me know.
Yeah, I
Okay.
will.
But I was like, I feel like I can say that part.
Yeah.
But like, and then she had the nerve to try to gaslight my innocent angel Spencer and be like, and Spencer's so fucking nice and wants to hear all sides of the story.
Yeah.
And for this bitch to be
I
like,
wanted to hear the guy's side of the story. I don't give a shit who that guy is, but
Yeah.
I was still like, I see the good in you. I want to hear your
Yeah.
side. I talked to him for like a day. I don't like reality.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about him.
It was
I don't even
just the
see him now. Like
principle.
whatever.
It was the principle.
Yeah.
And this bitch literally had the nerve to be so rude to Spencer and play victim and like cry. Like, bitch, bye. It was giving. Do you watch Euphoria?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Did you see?
I
don't really watch it like too intensely, but you know how
Yeah.
like Cassie was the one crying.
Yeah.
The most,
And
it
it's
was
like, why
that.
are you crying right now?
Literally,
Yeah.
She was basically Maddie. That bitch was
Like,
Cassie.
why are
Let's just say
you
that.
crying right now? Like what?
So yeah,
I really like Maddie. Actually, she's my favorite. Of
She's
the girls.
awesome.
I haven't seen it all yet, so I don't want anyone to be like, she's actually terrible. But I
Or,
haven't
like-
seen it all. But I just like that she's confident. She's actually confident.
Yeah.
It's and like I can see through anyone's fake confidence. I like that's the number one thing I can notice when I even like meet new people.
That's so funny. I was literally gonna say that situation. My situation is what helped my confidence so much too.
100%.
Like going through that, you hit like your lowest point. And the way I see it is, once you hit your lowest point, you have no other choice but to just go up from there.
like literally.
Like you can't go any lower.
I think
than
that when people like what happened with you and that girl, or what happened with me and that girl, I think that like those kind of things, when I look at that situation from the outsider's perspective, the only thing that I ever think is like that person must hate themselves or be insecure. Like
no,
to
like
do
my
that to
situation,
your
it
like
was so clear to me. I was like, you're very insecure. Clearly, like you had
Yeah.
to prove to yourself that you could get something that I wanted.
And
like,
at the end of the day, as bad as it sounds, like every single thing, any problem in my opinion, any like struggle with even chasing your dreams, anything like that, it all comes down to, do you really love yourself?
literally,
Because if you loved yourself, you would never like let yourself look like that, or like, do you know
Like,
what I mean?
yeah.
Or act like that.
And I feel like when you respect yourself and are confident, you just don't do scummy shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, could you see yourself ever doing that? No. And like,
Oh, I would literally never.
I would literally rather die than do that.
I would literally never like. I would just know.
No, it just wouldn't happen. Do you know what I mean? Like,
It would never happen at all. Like we
Any
are
of
both
that stuff.
such good friends. You know what I mean?
And like, I think this sounds weird, but like the way I always describe it is like, I get enough male validation that I don't need to prove to myself, like, I don't need to prove to myself, like, can I get someone that my friend is talking to? Can I get someone that
I don't
whatever?
want it.
Because I'm very confident in myself. I'm happy with myself. I know that if I want something, I can get it respectfully. But like,
Respectfully.
so it's like, why do I need to go for someone that my friend likes and like hurt them? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not stupid.
To be completely honest, I don't even think I've ever liked someone that my friend liked.
I don't think so either.
Like I'm saying, these people actually like went about like they actually took action to this. But I'm saying in my head, like I've never actually seen like my friend and the guy and been like, oh, he's actually cute. Like I kind of like he's cute. I've never even thought that because I'm like, okay, he's off limits. It's the same. Okay, this is what I think. Your friend talking to someone, liking someone, having a crush on someone is the same as your like that guy being in a relationship. Is what I think.
Yeah.
Like oh my gosh, I hate people who are like, he's in a relationship, but like he's not married. Like that doesn't matter.
Oh, I know.
What is that?
What do you mean
like-
by? And now that you have a boyfriend, that's probably something that you hate a lot.
Yeah, if
too,
he would
because you're-
steal for you, he would steal from you. That's what that would be my opinion. Like, oh, now that I have a boyfriend, I'm also we're like so over time. I don't even give a shit. I'm such a jealous person. Can we talk about jealousy?
Yes,
Can we talk about jealousy? Like,
and I said this in a TikTok, and Spencer and Morgan both loved it and like agreed with it so hard.
my God.
I think you have to be jealous in relationships. I think if you're not jealous, I don't think you like the person enough.
I am so jealous. And I didn't even realize that until I was in a relationship. But I'm like crazy. And the thing is, this is like random. Dating a tall guy is like, every girl is like, oh my gosh, how tall are you?
Ugh,
like, what's
shut up.
Oh my gosh, I look so small beside you.
I'm gonna die. Okay, you're small. Let me step on you then. Let me be on a little mouse
Can
trap.
I give them my jealousy story time? I think I already told you this. But
Yeah, go for it.
We were literally at like a birthday party or something like that, and Morgan is sitting on the couch and he's just minding his own business, like whatever. At parties and just in general, Morgan's a very quiet guy. Like he's super chill, quiet, tall. Like basically the way that I would describe this is like if you just sat there, I'm like I'm just talking his ear off the whole time. Like I'm the girl.
Morgan is really quiet.
Yeah, I'm like standing on a table at a party and he's taking photos of me on the table. Like that's how it is. So he's quiet, just sitting down, whatever. I can tell. Girls know instantly if a guy's looking at their boyfriend. If a guy's looking at a guy, I can tell.
Is that a thing?
Oh my God. If I see it, I can tell when a girl's looking at him, like instantly.
Wow.
Like whatever, I can see it. But I could tell that this girl was like thinking he's cute. He's hot, okay? Whatever. The girl was looking at him. I don't blame you. I would do the same thing, whatever. But then she starts having like this balloon in her hand and like hitting it at him and trying to be like, you know when girls
relax.
are like flirty
like
that
is flirty.
Yeah, and like hitting it thinking he's just gonna start like playing with a balloon, whatever, okay? But I see this girl like whatever and hitting a balloon at him and she's looking at him like trying to like talk to him or whatever. I literally sat on his lap and I was like, babe, like started kissing him. So this girl is like seeing that I'm sitting on his lap and I was like,
you should have started dry humping him right there. No. So literally started just licking his face. Like,
imagine someone
his neck, giving him
like,
a hickey.
You know, I've never had a hickey in my life.
Good.
Yeah.
As you should.
Just
period.
Random fact.
Morgan has never given you one?
No.
Oh, period. Okay.
No.
As y'all should.
No. Yeah, so that's my story about jealousy.
No, I would want a guy to be jealous over me. Not like psycho. Like I don't want to.
I love when people are jealous of me.
I don't want him to be the type that he's like, you're not allowed to go out. But I want to be like, we go out and he like grabs me because he sees guys with the
kind of that's what I want.
Like what you did to Morgan, I don't want a guy to do that.
Yeah, like I think that's so hot. And like guys who are super protective is so hot to me.
It is.
Like I want the energy of like wear whatever you want, I can fight.
No, I would love that.
I want that energy.
No, I want that so badly. I want a guy to like literally want to fight guys because they're looking at me bad.
That's what I want. But then Morgan's always like he's obviously
Morgan's
protective.
Such a sugar plum though. Like
yeah,
he's
so
angel.
Like marshmallow. Yeah, he's an angel.
But
like,
he's really tall, so I feel like no one would dare. You know?
Yeah, we've been at a party before, and I like beefed with this guy. This guy came up, like I literally.
Was he hitting on you?
No, do you want a story time?
Sure.
Like, okay, sorry guys, this is like really going over time, whatever. You don't care.
Yeah.
Okay, story times. I just went to push up my glasses. I went, story time. I don't even have them on. Okay, so I went to this party, whatever, and this guy who had been following me on TikTok, following me on Instagram, he was a year younger than me. I would consider myself like, not friends, but like friendly with him. Mm-hmm. I wasn't like flirty at all. Like it was simply friends. He had a YouTube channel. He always asked me questions about YouTube. And you know that I'm such a nice person that I will give you any advice. You ask me about how to make money, how to like anything.
This girl taught me everything I know.
I will tell you hashtags, captions, everything. I will teach you anything I know so that you succeed because I want to see everyone succeed, okay? I was telling this guy everything, whatever. He came up to me at this party and he was like, the day before, actually, I had bumped into his friends, and his friends were telling me that I needed an OnlyFans. I look like I have an OnlyFans. Like, first of all, my content's not...
disrespectful.
I felt disrespected, okay? So I was like, shut up. Like, I don't... Whatever. So I beefed his friends a little bit. Yeah. The next day, I see him at a party, and he was like, what, you hit 5 million, and all of a sudden you think you're too good? Like, you think you are too good for us? Like, whatever. And I am never a person to change for followers. I don't give a shit. Like, everyone that I hang out with...
Like I said, the most humble, nicest person you'll ever meet in your entire life.
Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I'm never, like, followers. Like, you better respect me. I have this many followers.
No, neither of us are like that. We, like, show our success through, like, our work, not
I think it's embarrassing if you think you're, like, better than someone because you have followers.
Like, we don't have to tell people about our success. They just know. You know what I mean? Respectfully.
But it's, like, whatever. So this guy started beefing me, saying how I changed. So I was literally at a party, and I was beefing him. Morgan's, like, standing beside me. And this guy's talking. Imagine you're the guy. I was like this. He's like, I was like, don't fucking talk to me. Like, don't. I don't want to hear it. And he's trying to apologize to me. And I was like, I don't care. Like, can you shut up? And he's like getting close to me. So I started pushing him. I was like, I don't care. Whatever.
Why are you fighting? And
I was fighting. And Morgan's just standing there. The next day, Morgan goes, That was so hot.
So
Yeah, I thought he was gonna think that it was ugly because I was literally being so disrespectful because I was being disrespected. And the next day though, Morgan's like, even to this day, he still brings it up. He's like, you know that time you like fought a guy at a party? That was so hot.
Guys love that shit.
I loved it, bro.
I want a guy to fight for me.
Yeah.
And I would fight too. No.
And then he's always like, I don't need to fight for you because you can stand up for yourself. And I'm like, I can, but also you can.
Like you should.
I was like,
so Morgan
sees
sees this, Morgan babe. Take the babe.
Yeah, always you can too. So yeah. This was a really long.
Yes, I think we're good to wrap it up now. That's crazy.
Moment. Phone call. I'm getting a package, everyone. That's how I just knew I was like, I'm getting a package.
Okay, it's okay. I'll wrap this up. Okay, so if you made it to the end, thank you. You're amazing.
Hi.
I hope you guys learned a lot from us. I hope you enjoyed our conversation.
It was kind of everywhere. I'm sorry about that.
That's literally, we're just living our lives.
Yeah.
It's great.
If you guys like this, please let us know so that we can have a podcast together.
Yes, please like comment on this, make this blow up so that we can get a podcast together and live our best lives.
Yeah.
But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Tell Spencer to free up her schedule more so that we can do more stuff like this.
We're gonna do this all the time. I'm gonna pick a day of a week and we're gonna do this all the time. And then when I have a car, I can come to you.
I live so close. Like, I can come by literally whenever. So, I'll link all of Spencer's shit.
One moment. Hello?
It's FedEx. I can't use the back elevator today.
Awesome. If you just leave it down there, I'll just come get it.
Okay, I'll leave it behind the locked door.
Thank you so much.
Alright, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, yeah.
That was FedEx.
I'll link all of Spencer's shit. I feel like I don't need to. I feel like y'all already know her, but I'll link all her shit. Show her love. And if you tune in, thank you. I love you. We'll see you next time.
We love you.
Bye.